welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of July, Aries. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. Also know it's a general read, you guys, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These are more spirit guidance readings, so I do feel there's always a gem for everybody. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sure you hear the pigeon behind in the noise in the background, and it's really early in the morning. So I think my roommate here is a little disturbed today, and you know it's never that case. So I feel like it's just an omen right now in terms of the energy of Aries, because as if you guys never watch my readings, I channel messages prior to opening the read. And so I've been living in this apartment for, my goodness, I think 12 years now. And this pigeon has been with me since, because here in New York, pigeons have a habit of kind of nesting. If you put up a really huge AC air conditioner, they tend to kind of like, habitate there and kind of sit there. And this pigeon has been with me the 12 years I've been here, and so he's adorable. He has a significant other as well, and they both sit there as well. I don't know if she's gone or something, but he's not very happy today, so you might hear that in the noise. So if you hear that, that's just him. Which I feel Five of Cups energy, channel message from Aries was, I'm starting to do this layout where I like to pull an energy for Aries, or all the signs, specifically for Aries. The main energy for July, I pull one card, and the main energy for July for Aries was Five of Cups. I feel the pigeon is kind of the experience that Aries, or the collective of Aries that I'm channeling, because this is about facing fear, facing shadows and hard lessons. And I feel the purging of the pigeon is an indication of what's being released and what's the discomfort within our own emotional body as well. So because he sounds very uncomfortable right now. All right, so I wanted to do some sound healing for the beginning and ending. I'm going to do it in 3, because I feel that is the fertile, that is the Empress energy, which is fertility, right? It's about abundance, it's about growth, and here we are. I want you guys to get in a space of being receptive, and just really tapping into your conscious, subconscious, your intuition as you receive the message. Obviously, free will here, you guys. You guys don't have to receive the message if you don't want to. I am not forcing anything against anyone's free will. So we are all grown folks here, and you guys know whether you are in the space to receive or not. So we're going to begin, Aries. I think that calmed him down. Hopefully he'll... Okay, so Aries, channel messages. Main energies, Five of Cups, you guys. And you know what I really got from that when I was channeling was self-love. Allow time to heal. No need to speed things up. So this is about being patient with yourself. This is about just kind of coming within, facing the shadows, so facing shadows and hard lessons. Listen to your body. Emotional or physical discomfort is the way the universe communicates to get you to move. And I do feel there's a discomfort. He's really uncomfortable. So there's discomfort in the body or in the physical that that's what pushes us. Usually that discomfort is what pushes us to make decisions. How we feel, we then make decisions, and that's the direction we go. And usually those discomforts are usually a test to your accountability to yourself, because now you could either transmute it positively, or either you're going to transmute it in a way where it will repeat the same cycle. So this is how you get to tap in more into, you know, your energy and your emotional body. The other channel message was Source loves you and is here to assist you to move through these seasons and time and point. So we're going to get an energy of what Aries needs to surrender for the month of July. I'm always like curious. All my intros are always so different. And Aries, I mean, oh, my poor pigeon. Wonder what's wrong with him. All right, so let's see what Aries needs to surrender for the month of July. You guys know I love nature noise, so that doesn't bother me. Jeez. Aries. Surrender your addictions. So whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. All right, so I see why 5 of Cups energy for some of you. Now this is, the addiction doesn't have to be as severe, but addictions can be, you know, the shadows and the hard lessons, and it's just repeating patterns. And so this is an avoidance to go within. So when addictions happen, where it's usually for avoidance. So if it's an addiction to overthinking something, it's to avoid the truth, right? And it's almost like a comfort to constantly repeat or replay a certain thought pattern to justify how we feel. And that is a form of avoidance. You know, and for some, yes, it can be sex addictions in the sense where you're not really addicted, but you using sex in the form of, or of avoidance as well, just going out, dating people, sleeping with them, and then saying, oh, I'm in the flow, but yet feeling unfulfilled. That 5 of Cups energy in the inside. So now I understand why Spirit gave me self-love as soon as that 5 of Cups came up, because this is about self-love and allowing time to heal. No need to speed it up, because obviously tapping into yourself takes time, and you know, it really is time to replace it with healthier alternatives. So whatever it is that's affecting some of you, it's time to replace it with alternatives. You know, for some of you, it could just be something as simple as maybe even spending habits, you guys, you know, where we kind of just go shopping or do something to that nature where we're like, it's going to make me feel good. You know, you guys know what your patterns are. It doesn't have to be anything severe, but what is it that you kind of do to avoid what you don't want to feel? And that is what we need to kind of tap into and kind of review. You know, that's why Spirit is also saying, channel message, listen to your body. Emotional or physical discomfort is the way the universe communicates to get you to move. So actually, wait, I want to pull, we're going to pull this one next, but I want to pull this is the Spiritual Journey Oracle. And I want to pull what the transitions, the soul's transition for you. What is the soul's transition right now for Aries? What's the soul's transition for Aries? Teacher. You are involved in a situation that will help evolve you or someone else. Lessons should be considered a gift during our human experience, right? And so this is this situation is teaching you something. So that's what I'm saying. The way the universe communicates, it is always, that's how the universe teaches us. That's the form of communication. And you know, that channel message I said, you know, Source loves you and is here to assist you, teach you, right? Assist you to move through the season and time and point, right? And then here bottom, I do want to point out new life. Your life as you know it looks differently than before or soon will. And this is gearing towards, so whatever this moving through is gearing towards a new life, you know, and things will transition and won't be the same. But again, remember, as I said, it's how you choose to move through that cycle. So either you can move through it positively and move forward and look at the lessons or the you know, the limitations as a life review and an opportunity for growth, or you can continue to repeat the same patterns and you'll just be in this constant, like a hamster wheel, right? In a constant cycle going in circles. And obviously we don't want that. But that the only way to get off that hamster wheel, it's, you know, depending, I guess, on the size of the hamster wheel, but we're talking about you, so we're the self, there's only one hamster, is to get off the wheel, right? And so that one hamster needs to get off the wheel. So let's see what's the other overarching energy for Aries, please, Spirit. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot, Spirit. No, we're not going to do all that. One, please be concise. Okay, so beautiful. Perseverance. And so I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to do. And it's time to persevere from whatever the patterns are, right? Here in the bottom, I want to point out failure. You know, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And that's what this is, you know. This is a moving through, and you have to persevere whatever this moving through is. We're going to pull the full moon, what the transitions are here on the full moon as well, because we're having the full moon in Capricorn. Well, we had, right? And so that has a lot to do with foundation. So Spirit, what is the full moon energy for Aries for the month of July? What is the transitions? Full moon transition. Yes. Step out of your comfort zone, Aries. North Node. I love that because this is, again, moving through, right? This is to move past the cycle, to move to the next stage in your life, which is why, you know, under the deck, remember, we got new life here, right? As you know it, what's on the other side, it's out of your comfort zone, right? And so for some of you, again, these addictions, these repeating patterns, again, you guys know the severity of what they are. Some are just minor, some can be just a thought pattern, some of them could be just, it can be a victim mindset when it's in the thought pattern, right? Where we're unwilling to release a healing pain, and then we just kind of constantly tell the story, but it's not really, you know, we have to make a decision whether that story is helping us or if it's constantly re-triggering us. All right, so we're gonna pull a 3D energy, what's in your 3D environment, and then your soul personal growth, which normally is what's happening internally, which is going to affect your outer environment, right? Your 3D in itself. So let me just give this a quick shuffle. Spirit, give me 2 energies for the 3D environment for Aries, please. And for the spiritual growth for Aries. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I mean, it is what it is, Aries. Wow, Aries. Talk about healing. So in your 3D, you've got the 4th chakra and woman holding a heart, gender side. This is the heart, right? The heart chakra, the healing of the heart. Then you have on your spiritual growth, personal growth, you have the temple path and carrying connection. Again, a healing energy, a time to connect, and it has to do with your connections, maybe states of betrayal. Now, I don't do personal love readings, but we all know love. I mean, I don't incorporate love into these energies. I like to keep the energies focused on you, but we all know connections affect our being, and a lot of the times it's our relationships. But this can definitely be a betrayal in many levels. It could be a betrayal with your significant other. It could be a betrayal with past energies of people you were intimate with. It could be a betrayal with your friends, your family. And usually when this happens, it's a kind of betrayal overall, because sometimes when we have a betrayal in one place in our life, then it kind of spills over on how we feel in other areas of our life, which is why these lessons are a teacher, right? It's whatever it is, you are involved in a situation that will help you evolve, or someone else. Lessons should be considered a gift during our human experience. And so it's all teaching us, right, how to evolve, persevere, whether it's a job opportunity, whatever is being affected, because many things get affected, right? But this is a perseverance of the lessons, of the pain, of the hardship, of, whatever is bringing discomfort in the heart space, right? Because this is the emotional body. Also know the sun is in Cancer. And so this is water energy and fires. I just did Leo, and fires are going to have a hard time transitioning through the water energy as well. And like I said, bottom of deck is patience, because no need to speed things up. This is allowing you and giving yourself permission to cope, to deal, to move through, to think, to process, right? And it's not to sit in it forever, but to spend time with yourself. All right, so Spirit, give me more on this fourth chakra and woman holding a heart in the 3D environment for Aries. 3D environment for Aries. Aries, my goodness. One more. Talk about emotions, Aries. Talk about emotions. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. You've got Ace of Cups and Nine of Cups. This is fulfillment. This is the self. You guys know how I feel about the Nine of Cups. This is the inner awareness that's in the major arcana, the Hermit energy. I will always say this in every single of my readings, anytime a 9 shows up, because it's an important space. Hermit energy within ourselves is a very crucial space. It's the space of processing. It's the space where we learn and are our own teacher, right? The Hermit is learning. It's getting wise. Is wise. It builds up on its wisdom every time it secludes. And so the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups is about 10 of Cups. This is emotions. This has a lot to do with your heart and healing and nurturing. We have Three of Pentacles, which is recognition, reward. And Three of Pentacles is working. It's an apprenticeship energy as well, but this is a working through. I do want to point out that the 3 on a physical level, Pentacles, a 3 is Empress energy. Again, flow, which is why I started the energies with the sound healing with a 3, because we want to get into the energy of flow. So let's see what we got here for spiritual growth, and we'll focus on this energy after. Give me more on the spiritual growth here, Spirit. Thank you. Because I kind of want to get into the 3D. I know these readings tend to be very thorough or just long, but I'll try to be as considerate with the time. Give me one more, Spirit, for spiritual. Thank you. So of course we get the death energy here. This is a pivotal point. And the heart chakra. Oh, talk about self-love and justice with balance. This is a lot of balancing within the heart, your soul, your spirit. This is truly Five of Cups energy, a need to nurture your space, a need to move through and move on, and deal and just cycle out, right? Step out of this comfort zone. It's a new life. We want a new life here, you know. It's going to be different. And usually when you're in the death energy, it's to transmute you, it's to transition you. Now, not everybody interprets it that way, but if you're here in tarot, you get the opportunity right here. I do want to point out throat chakra. This is a 5 in discomfort and boredom, because this is an honesty to yourself. Throat chakra is communication. It's also how we speak to ourselves and our narrative. And this discontent, boredom, again, always in this state. So very much 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, very much water energy. 4 of Cups is water, very much in the heart space, very much in our connection with humans, right? This is what this is. I do want a lot of sacral energy popping up here. I mean, chakra energy. So a lot of out of alignment here. Sacral has affected your confidence level. Again, it's our life force too. Sacral and solar plexus are both our life force, our driving force. And so there's a need to really nurture and regain and rejuvenate. And just pay attention, right? So, all right, we're gonna do some clarifiers here with one deck, and then here on the person I'll do it with, because I do want to see some mirroring energies. All right, Spirit, so what is the heart chakra for Aries? Jeez. Healing, look at this. The star. And your heart requires healing. And and the star is moving your north node, right? So it's realigning you. It's time to realign yourself. Think about where you're pouring your water out, right? You can pour, you know, she's pouring it in the grass and then refilling her water, and both need to be done. So you know, we need to sit with ourselves on how, who and where we're pouring our water. Again, the water are emotions. There's a lot of green. There's a lot of water energy here. So this is a lot about where we're pouring our water to. Give me more on this woman holding a heart. Yeah, High Priestess. Sitting with yourself. This is a lot of alone time. Spirit truly wants you to spend time alone. 4 of Cups in the bottom. Again, water energy. We just had 4 of Cups. This is about coping. This is also 444 is going to be important for you guys. Also 444 is spirit protection, right? Which is that channel message I said. Source loves you, and it's here to assist you to move through the season, time, and point. And 444 is truly your ancestors, your the ascended masters, whoever you connect with, the universe in this space, right? When you go internal with this High Priestess to cope, to deal, to process, and it's a protective space because it's time. You know, that's really what Spirit is saying here. Give me more of this Ace of Cups. You know, I really am hearing, can't make this up, Empress energy. This is about really fulfilling, regrounding your energy, Aries. King of Pentacles. Rebalancing and bringing the focus for you, who you invest your time and energy to. This is to really rebuild that masculine, because when we're too much in our emotions in a distorted way, then we need to rebuild that masculine energy to have a more logical approach. Now, balance, temperance, that's what the temperance, the meaning of, the star, that's what the meaning of temperance is. It's the balancing of the masculine energy within us, right? It's the logic and the emotions. And so there's a constant balance. And that's always going to be a lesson in life. That's always something we're going to do, because it can either take us in either way, right? We can create addicting patterns as a form of avoidance. And I feel this 5 of Cups energy truly is a form of avoidance for the energy I'm channeling and picking up. So let's see this 9 of Cups. And I really feel this 9 of Cups it's to bring the attention back to you. It's healing. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups with Nine of Cups. I mean, why 10 of Swords? Because it's really time to bring that attention back to your own emotions. Put to bed all these attachments to pain that just, it's done. It's time to move through, move on. Give me more on this recognition and reward. And 10, right? It's a cycle, to end a cycle. I love the 10s. Beautiful. Look at this. Recognition and reward, which is 3 of Pentacles. Strong on Pentacles, you guys. And Pentacles is the 3D aspects of our life. So you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. So as you work, right? 3 of Pentacles is the apprenticeship. Noticing some of it is getting therapy, getting teachers. It could be therapy. It could be whatever the rituals are for you. Some of you it could just be as simple as, I'm going to listen to some YouTube videos and motivational speakers and just kind of move through it. It could be through reading. Some of you enjoy the reading aspect of growth. Whatever means growth, moving through the emotions and showing and changing your life on a 3D level. The Page of Coins is taking steps. So these are physical steps, engaging in actual moving through on a physical level of these changes, right? Ace of Pentacles, new beginning on a physical level. It's a number 1. That's why I love the 10s, which I was going to say. The 10s are 1 and 0s together, right? That's the Fool and the Magician combined. And I love those energies because you are moving through. The Magician is about learning lessons and you're moving through. Now, 6 of Pentacles is in the bottom. This was in the bottom before when I finished shuffling for this, and I was going to point it out, but it's because it's how we contribute our energy on a physical level. And so we need to pay attention on what we're doing. And again, it's whatever that addiction form is. It could be our thoughts, it could be people, it could be toxic friends, it could be family, it could be, it's just, there's a form of avoidance here I'm feeling, Aries, but Spirit wants you to deal with the emotions. So it's time to face them. You've got strong energy. You've got Star. You've got the High Priestess, which is really, the teacher. The Hermit, the 9 and the High Priestess are the teachers. And then Empress energy, because it's about your 10 of Cups. It truly is about your abundance. It's about also giving yourself unconditional love. And nurturing your space and empowering that space. So when you finally face the emotions, you will never repeat. Let's not say never, but you will move through emotions much quicker because you've already coped, dealt, and faced. So Spirit, give me more on this temple path here for Aries. Give me more on the temple path. So strong death energy in your personal growth. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. 6 of Pentacles, just like we had here. And the Magician, right? So this temple path, this journey, because it's death energy, this is your connection to Source. This is the lessons, right? I said your lessons through connections. And it's how you use your energy. And the Magician is just the transmutation you have. That's the Magician to me is my karma. It's my learning, my lessons. It's the self, because the Magician's the number 1, which is what I explain here. In the 10s, you have the 0s and 1s, which you have the Fool and the Magician energy combined in this 10 of Swords. So you're given an opportunity to just kind of clear and face yourself and how you're showing up on the 6 of Pentacles to harmonize your life on a physical level. And then, of course, 10 with the Wheel of Fortune, because it's a turning point, right? We're changing the cycle. We want a new life. We want a new life, but this is about stepping out of our comfort zone as well, Aries. So let's see this caring connection here. Spirit, give me more on the caring connection. So we have 5 of Swords, the Strength, 8 of Wands. I feel like I got this combination with another read. I can't remember who. But I really feel it was these, and one more card. But this is, again, where we apply our energies to. There's a lot of facing resistance, Five of Swords with the Strength card. And really, I really feel accountability with the Eight of Wands, which is a charging forth, because the Eight of Wands is about fast movement, change, communication. And this is really taking accountability with this Magician energy, right? This temple path about our connections and responsibility of how we move through these energies, right? The betrayal, the processing of our emotions, the changes we make in our life in terms of our career, how we internally, because remember, we're looking at our soul and our personal growth here. And so this is how courageous we are in making these swift changes in our life when they come to us, when they're making us, when they bring the discomfort, when they're teaching us their biggest lessons, right? And interrupting our minds and our mind space with the Five of Swords, and kind of disturbing our peace. And when our peace is disturbed, we get to kind of take a step back, and then we question who we're loyal to, because this is Leo energy, right? The Strength is the Leo energy, and we need to question where we apply our loyalty to, right? Career, again, it doesn't matter. Family, connections, relationships. Spirit, give me more on this Death card. That Lovers wanted to jump out. Give me more on this Death card. Beautiful. I mean, you've got a lot of confirmation here. There's a lot of mirroring. So your transformation here, which is the Death energy, is being confirmed with death again and rebirth, and the Star, which is what's in your 3D. So once you internally process this healing space, and the ego, right? Because our ego is what creates the addictions, the attachments, right? Addictions are really simply attachments for avoidance. This energy is what needs to transmute. The North Node, which is the Star, is not going to happen, right? Getting out of our comfort zone, because this is a move through, right? The facing shadows and hard lessons, that channel message I told you, which is they want you to face shadows and hard lessons. It's to get out of the comfort zone, which is your North Node here, right? Which is your Star, realigning you. This is a realignment, and this is truly, I want to point out the Nine of Swords is in the bottom of another 9, because this is the mental, the mind battle, right? Here you have finding emotional balance, needing to set yourself of what emotionally makes you happy. But the 9 is what disturbs that, in your peace. And so Four of Swords, right? Spending time alone. So in this space when you're alone, quiet, whatever that space is for you, the mind is really going haywire in the sense of disturbed, and there's a need to deal with and move through. So let's see the heart chakra. We already know what these guidance, and I don't want to beat down the same message, but let's just confirm, let's clarify. Give me more on the heart chakra here. Four of Pentacles, Justice, and the Sun. And again, the new life, right? So Spirit is saying, get out of your comfort zone, heal the heart, move through your North Node. It's a new life. The Sun here, it's illuminating what your experience. The Justice card is bringing order back into your life, balance, again, closing cycles. This is the other karma, right? The karma lesson with the balance, because you're learning lessons, soul contracts. And Four of Pentacles, what you hold on too tightly, where this is about what you hold on too tightly on a 3D level, but also what you need to preserve. So the Sun illuminates what needs to go and what needs to, what you can keep. And that's what this Death energy is, because again, it's bringing order into your heart space. And so you tend to, you'll figure that out. Queen of Swords in the bottom, single, because you got to stand. I was just about to say that, and that thought kind of left. Thank God, Spirit, for bringing it back, because there's a reason I have to say, and this is not going to be for all of you, but I honestly, Spirit, with the High Priestess here, and now the Queen of Swords showing up. High Priestess is the single card, staying alone, right? And the Nines about really going within. Queen of Swords is a single widower. Like, they can hold their own and stay alone. But I honestly did hear also, because addictions are here, for some of you, also celibacy is going to be important, because there's a cleansing of the energy that's required. And so the ties, right, the soul ties you create with specific people and energies that you're using for avoidance, because again, this is only for some of you. We're not all angels here. I'm speaking to grown folks here, okay? My channel, I kind of have to say this all the time because some people take this, but it doesn't matter. Grown folks here. Not all Aries are 100% angels. We have the angels and not so angels here. But how we use sex, and also it's a form of using other people, because it's to help to take us away from our pain. And so that's why I'm getting the message for some, and again, for some of you, not all of you, will need to experience some celibacy for some time. Give me more on this Justice. So we have Justice again, right? So Justice came out already in your cards. So there's a lot of double confirmation happening here, you know, and so I don't want to repeat myself, but Spirit is clearly, because I feel like this is for specifically for someone. Spirit, give me more on this Justice. Give me more on this Justice. All right, so 2 cards, Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups. And this is order again from the confusion, how we apply our emotions, Seven of Cups, who we're giving our energies to, what we do as avoidance, because Seven of Cups can be an emotional deception to ourselves, a lot of confusion. And so this Queen of Wands is to reignite. This is the new life. You know, it's to find that confidence level. It's also that sacral energy I pointed out. This is your confidence level, your sexual energy, sacral energy. For a lot of you, how you use it, sacral energy is very important. And when it's distorted and disturbed, it's used in very distorted ways, right? Not in healthy ways, as a form of avoidance to what a healthy sacral would be. And Queen of Wands can hold distorted sacral or healthy sacral. So it depends on the form you're using the sacral, and that the illusions you're giving, you know, the illusions that are in that space. But this has to do not just sexual, it has to do with our confidence level, right? So it has to do with our emotional well-being. And so it, again, the dialogues and the narrative, it's bringing order and justice and fairness back into our lives, and truth, because this is about this can be about the justice system as well. And so this is about bringing truth to ourselves and our lives. So my goodness, I didn't want this reading to be this long, but I feel like it was required for you, Aries. So we're going to pull a major arcana shift for you. Spirit, thank you. I love it. Look at this. This is the Devil. But in this card, in this deck, is choose freedom. Because it's time to release the addictions, the devil energy, right? The whatever is blocking us. So sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. And again, this is a moving through. So, you know, these lessons are teaching you, and you need to persevere. Some of you will need to persevere from this, right? This space. I'm not taking all right, Spirit. Thank you. Temptation. Again, Devil. energy addiction patterns. So here, watch out for addictive behaviors, toxic people, and situations that don't serve you. Be cautious not to get trapped in negative cycles. Break free. Again, there's a lot about freedom. I can't even make this up. I wish I was making this up, but it's not. I'm not. Love. Aries, love. Love thyself, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. The highest vibration in the universe is love. Open your heart and let love in. Only then will you attract it back to you. And again, a lot about emotions, right, guys? We got everything's about your heart chakra, and this is about the highest vibration. And so there's a neglect here of that vibration to yourself, right? Because whatever is showing up outside of you in your 3D life is a mirror back to what you show yourself. And so again, this is not negative. I say this out of love, Aries. But we have to take these accountabilities. Again, that magician, the number one, the oneness within ourselves and the oneness within the universe and the spirit, and what is projecting back to us due to our own accountability to how we walk through life, right? And so trust your intuition here, right? So time to go within, that high priestess, right? That's what you do when you spend time alone, this high priestess energy. Time to go within. You have a strong sense of knowing what is right for you. Have trust in your own inner knowing and wisdom. Your inner guidance is never wrong. And what else I said I was going to pull? I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm not pulling any more for you guys, but Aries, that is a lot about tapping into your intuition right now and really spending time and nurturing your heart at this moment. We're going to close it out with 3 sound healings. Again, Empress energy, fertility, because this is about tuning back into and again, receive only what you want to receive out of this message, but tuning back into your vibration, your frequency, in this space with me, and what you want to achieve and grow from here on forward. So take a deep breath there, Aries. I am going to leave it right there, Aries. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.